The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning to you. It is Tuesday, May 18. Guys, good morning. And there goes gold again. Guys, this gold is headed to 1900. 19, in fact, 1920, 1930. If you guys are, good morning, Chris, Victor, Brian, Ray. Guys, good morning. Fellas, for those of you that have indicated, hey, Becky, good morning. Same to you. That they wanted to be in the European session, I have sent everyone the invoice for the European session. Okay? Once again, that will start on Monday. And by Friday, thank you, Lori. Blessings to you as well. By Friday, I will send the link out. Okay? Good morning, Dijan. In any event, guys, coming into the session, let me take a look at markets real quick, particularly the VIX. My opinion is the NASDAQ is headed down to the 300 level. And there is the 8 o'clock bell. Currently, Dow futures are up 5 points. S&P is up 6. Call it in a quarter. NASDAQ's up 70 at the moment. Russell is up 5, almost 6. It is almost 6 handles. NASDAQ is leading up 0.5%. VIX futures are down 1.44% this morning at 1962. VIX cash is up 1% at, or 0.1% at 1975. Gold, of course, is still going. The auto execute took a trade on RB down here. I also did a chart on a 60 range on the NASDAQ, and first target has been filled. This is on a 6-0 range. Okay? I think we're headed down to 55, 48, and 300 area. That's what it looks like, fellas. So the bot or the breakout indicator took it at 80. You guys are here on trial. Good morning and welcome. Welcome back for day number 2. Deepak, good morning. Good morning, Mark. Scott, good morning. Guys, very good morning. We have no real news this morning. We have, I think, new building permits and new home construction. It's not much. Yeah, housing starts and building permits. That's it. That's it for news. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to the trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Good morning, Hubba Hubba. Good morning to you. So it looks like the auto trail is doing its job. I've got it set for 10 ticks across the board. I need a pullback and go. Hey, good morning, Todd. I need a pullback here, fellas. You're short. NQ, where to put the stop? I probably would not allow it above 84. No, Dean. That is 2 off at first target and an open third. So I have no target. Waiting for crude. In any event, guys, good morning. If you have any questions, I think NASDAQ is going to get smoked. That is my opinion. There is some small 15-minute swing low at 66. I think once that breaks, I think this NASDAQ could get smashed. I have targets at 55, 48. All the way down to the whole number. We may want to hang out at VWAP here. But here is your RB trade. And I want to see if this auto trail, just paying attention to it. But this is the auto breakout. And it looks like it's a tick or two from that first target. NASDAQ's just waffling around here, guys. We do have 270 net buyers in the NASDAQ, 275, nothing. Let's see here. 20. By the way, I've rolled crude to July. If you trade crude or want to trade crude, roll it to July. Okay. I also have 2,700 net buyers in crude. ES 6,000 net buyers. Russell 400 net buyers, and gold has 1,700 net buyers. I got to get a pullback. Got a 183 buyer right here at 71.9. Golly, that's a big buy. 132 and 100 here. That's a big buyer on crude. Gold. Block trades of 20 and 22. From 735, this has gone from 65 to almost 75. 10 handle move. Nothing I can do with it up here. sans a pullback. That crude might be an interesting long, fellas. Got to get a close over VWAP. NASDAQ looks like it's going back up. We're back over VWAP, fellas. I could have been long at 77. XRP's $1.71. Indeedly do I did. I have 3,000 coins. Thank you, Don. My average cost is about $1.45. I'm just going to keep buying it. I want 10,000 of that. No, XRP's $1.64. $1.60. It may have hit $1.71, but it's $1.64 right now. The day's high was 69, almost 70. NASDAQ runs into noise at 400. Damn it. Missed that. Good morning, Greg. I missed a big NASDAQ trade. So I currently have buy close on the ES, if anybody is interested. I have a buy close on the ES. Were you in education yesterday, Victor? That I did? That is correct. That's the trailing stop. Chris Beck, good morning to you. I just cannot get a pullback in gold, fellas. We're at Pam's red level, but we break through about 73.1. We're going to quickly go to 74. Gold is headed to over 1900. Silver is not going to be far behind. I mean, silver looks like it's gotten, did we get 29? Almost. We didn't get to 29. Silver breaks out above 30 and it's bazinga. Yeah, I am running Yes, I am running bots. Yeah, I have gold on currently. I have my NASDAQ on, which I'm running with the 15-minute filter. And I have the ES on the 15-minute, but that won't take a trade for at least 30 minutes, if not longer. So that's on. Good morning, Dave. Russell's flat as a board. Copper looks like it may come down a bit. I'd like to see it get that. Nice job, Ray. Nice job. Order flow trades? I'm assuming. Target one filled on the bot. I'm going to put this down at 55, fellas, because I think we're coming there. We've broken through VWAP. $65 is the number, guys. Target one filled on RB on the breakout indicator. Silver is almost to the target. One tick from target one. One tick from target one. I'm not sure. There we go. Target one filled, silver. So now I have an open runner on RB. And an open runner on silver. Good morning, Johan. Two minutes to the next 15-minute candle on the NASDAQ, which could be the coup de grace to take this thing down. Gold breaks over 74.4. I mean, there's just nothing I can do with it. I'm not buying it up here. News in about 45 seconds, fellas. Building permits and housing starts. Crude is also trying to go long. Good morning, Kelly. Guys, just waiting on miss. Housing starts miss. Building permits. $1.76. Miss, slight miss. All right, silver, you go. Open target on silver. I'll just let it go, fellas. Guys, this silver is not far from going bananas. A break of 30 and this thing, and silver goes bananas. Bring back the Hunt brothers. They should do an ESPN. They should do an ESPN. Where are they now segment. Look at the silver, fellas. I think Nasdaq's going to get clubbed. My opinion. Oh, I followed that. I followed that whole thing intently. Do be do do do. Guys, Nasdaq's down to 181, 82 net buyers, net positive delta. Below 65, Nasdaq gets beaten like a harp seal. That'll probably get me in trouble with the PC police. Nice, Frank. Got to get through this swing here on silver at 750. Yeah, I know, Chris. It's a tragic time. Tragic times. Glad I don't work at Disney World. Gold is broken out, guys, above that 74.4. I just cannot do anything with gold. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Indicators. All right, something filled. Bear with me. Uno momento, fellas. NASDAQ. I don't have the auto trail on, so I'm going to move that down. I have no idea what could have filled a trade. All right. I do not see a trade. Oh, crude. Effective May 29th, the Commonwealth's face covering order will be rescinded. Nice. I'm assuming Commonwealth of Massachusetts, not Virginia or Pennsylvania. Massachusetts. Yeah, we're way ahead of that. They did that a few weeks ago here. They've also passed a concealed carry bill without a permit here. You got to move to the south, man. It's it's quasi redneck in Tennessee. I can't take my guns to Costa Rica? I'm okay with that. Hey, Chris. Exactly, Pam. Anything goes down here still. You're moving to Dallas from Maryland? NASDAQ is going long. I'm not sure why. Don't really care, but it is going back up. We basically are holding the 50 period. Yeah, me too, Tommy. Me too, man. Seriously, I agree. I thoroughly enjoy living in the South. I enjoy living in the South. And NASDAQ just puked. Guys, they're red to the waist. Yep. Yeah, the tornadoes thing, man. That kind of unnerves me. I would be lying if I said it did not. Guys, watch NASDAQ on a break of 65. It's 5-minute support. We're picking up sellers. 65, NASDAQ's going to get, I think, crunched. We're trying to break lower. That is the only, well, no, that's not the only thing I don't like in the South. Tornadoes would rank probably number one, but poisonous snakes I'm not a fan. Not a fan. And everywhere I fish, they are everywhere. Crude's just sitting, fellas. RB looks like it's going to pull back, and silver is up very nicely, but should pull back off this resistance. If you go back a little further in time, you'll see these resistance here. It really needs to clear 780. If silver can get above 780, I walk through. If you watched me walk through the woods to get to the river, you would think I was looking for landmines, Frank. Seriously. They like those wet, marshy areas, and that's what we walk through to get to the river. Watch this 65. Guys, we're coming down. NASDAQ's coming down. There goes 65. NASDAQ's a short, fellas. I told you it's coming to 55, 47, and then 39. 5 minutes to the next 15-minute candle. The 100 period moving average comes in on a 15-minute at 331. But if you look at you have your daily pivot down at 07, which is where I think we're headed. And if we're going to turn back up, that's where we're going. Where the hell is stop on this thing? 40 tick stop? Chris, my stop would be 82, maybe 83. You know how much I love pre-market. We're going to roll over. I'm telling you, I believe we're going to roll over. If we move back to 75, you guys get 76. You guys, let me get these out of the way. You guys can hit it again. All right. We have 106 positive delta. Next 15-minute candle in 4 minutes. We're now below the 50 period moving average. Here's your 20 is rolling over. Here's your 50. Here's your 100. Down to 64, 63. It's just a retracement on 3, 4, 5 contract buys. There's nothing here. What I'm going to do, guys, is move these off the screen. Silver, the stop is about 6, 7 ticks above entry. I'm going to move that. And RB, first target is off. I'm going to move it to 2 standard deviations, get that out of the way. And I'll leave crude here, which is languishing for the moment. Come on, NASDAQ. Small negative delta now on NQ. $62 buyers here. We had a 93 seller here. Any stop filled on silver. Out on the runner on silver. RB runner is still on. New candles across the board in 30 seconds. 3, 5, 15 minutes. It's going to break. Come on. All this can do is attempt to pop back up to 75, maybe 6. That's all I think this can get. Out on the RB runner. Out on the RB runner. Absolutely, Rick. Thank you. What about it, Kelly? Oh, gold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, GC. Hang on. Well, I'd like to see it pull back to the 95 or come get this unfinished auction and then go. I wasn't watching silver. $62.3. Yeah. Okay, Chris. I'm with you. Here comes your NASCRAC, fellas. Guys, this is coming down. I don't care what it does in pre-market. This is coming down. It's just putzing around here. There is a target at 5.5. And we just held that last support. Look at this. On this 30 range. It held the tag at 61.50. First target, if you're short, I have 5.5, I have 4.8, all the way down to 15. Just kill that little. Come on. Come on. There we go. We broke it. So if you guys want to take a target at 55, you can. That's target. Look at this dummy. 55 half. There's no way. I know I'm getting 55. Come on. Come on. I mean, it's utterly moot. It's coming to 48 anyways. There's 55 if you want to reduce risk. Target 1 is filled. Now it's a freebie. NQ prior day cash high 343. I do not have that. I have yesterday's close at 303 half. And yesterday's low was 182. That's what I have, Lori. Oh, cash high. My apologies. 448 was the high. 448 is what I'm showing. Somebody want to confirm that? I have 448 for yesterday's high. Oh, cash session. Okay. Yeah, it's just too many numbers for me to pay attention to. We've got a member who uses daily pivots, hourly pivots, 30-minute pivots. I mean, yeah, 448 half. That's what I have. Thank you, Todd. I mean, it's like Fibonacci's. If I put Fibonacci's on a chart and Gann on a chart, I'm going to hit something. Why? Why, Joel? Yeah, I mean, I can, sure. Why, you want the indicator? I have it. Oh, there you go. That's what we'll call it. The Holy Grail indicator. I'll tell you what the Holy Grail indicator is. Freaking Chris, man. Chris is the Holy Grail. All right, y'all. Says the guy that's made $2 million in the last couple months. Yeah. NASDAQ's not going anywhere but down, in my opinion. We have Redbook retail sales, which I care less about. All right, here we go, guys. Let's watch gold. What the fuck? Soybeans. All right, guys. I'm looking for a long right here on gold. Hang on. I got to close above VWAP on the 15. I'm going to take a long on gold. Okay. All right. There's a long on gold. First target 72. First target 72. And I want my stop 65.4. Got a pop here 71. I could milk this a little higher to 72.3 if you guys want. Come on, pop it. Let's go, dog. Got an offer right there. 61, 60 cars for sale at 70. There it goes. He's gone. Punk, block buyers here. 28 contracts, 80 buyers here. Come on, let's go. No need to be bashful. This should go to 74 without issue. Come on, guys. Order flow, guys. It's fighting this seller imbalance. That's all it's doing. And I'm coming in ahead of this one above it. Okay? If you guys want to take risk off, you got 10 ticks in it. It's your choice. Get it on the runner. But come on, 2 ticks from home. 3 buyers on the top, 4 buyers. I'm not liking that. 5 buyers. There it is. 1 tick from the target with 2 buyers. Got a 95 buyer, 105 buyer right here at 7. 106, 107. They're buying 0.7. You're 1 tick from target. So 111. They're buying 71.7. They are buying 7. But if you guys want to take some risk, I think, again, I'm coming in, trying to come in ahead of this next group up. What a suck face. Let's go. We've got a 3 tick sequential, 120, 34, and 2. I need buyers at 8. I surely need them at 9. But again, if you guys want to take some risk off, coupled with NASDAQ, it's a nice morning pre-market. Stop to 69. Stop to 69. 16 tick stop. Come on, push this. Got 155 buyers in this candle and we can't go. 159, 163. Got sellers here at half. The big buyers here at 7. I've got buyers at a half, which is the point of control in the candle. We should get this, fellas, but this 8 contract seller isn't going to stop us. 188 net buyers, and we can't go 3 more ticks. Top of the hour coming, guys, in a minute. All right, now we're getting buyers at 8, 43 buyers at 0.8, 161 at 0.7. I need buyers here, 8 and 9. 172 buyers at 7. They're buying 7. 176. 187. Come on, seriously? This clown is stopping it? along with these 36 over here, we're stuck in this little sell zone. That's where we're stuck. Surely wouldn't short it. 1,500 net buyers, buyers in the candle. Come on, buy them. 45, 203. Buying the hell out of 7. They won't buy 8. There we go. Kiss my grits. Target one off. Target one off, fellas. Now it's just free. Okay? Now it's just free. There you go. Out on crude. First target is off on RB, and now it's just auto trail. And gold is now free and queer. Okay? Welcome, guys. I'll go to break even. We binged right off of Pam's red dot. We need to get above 73.5. We got a nice runner going here. Auto trail is working perfectly. Dun da da da. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I missed a short on crude though. Big short on crude. My stop is obviously awfully tight on gold. I'm giving it no room to breathe. If you guys want the real stop is 69. Okay? Any questions before I go to breakfast? Any questions, guys? We're holding 2 standard deviations. All right, guys, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay? We'll get them on the open. All right, guys. I'm back. I am back. NASDAQ doing what we thought she was going to do. Next target down about 32. Bob, I would say, wait. I do have silver on, if you guys trade silver. And I like gold, guys. We're back at VWAP. Should be long. Let me see here. Crude. I'm not digging what crude did. Let's see what we got going on here. Just getting everything set up, guys. ES might pop up to 64 and fail. NASDAQ just came to 36. So we got my next two levels down. Guys, anybody short NASDAQ still? Is there anyone? Gold is long again. Is anybody short NASDAQ? All right, fellas. Nice job, Chris, holding for 31.10 and 277. All right, guys, most of you. We may get a pop up on the open, which would be nice. We may get a pop up on the open. We could get back to 55 from here. We could get to 59 on a bounce, which I think will get sold. About 4 minutes, guys. If anybody has any questions, please holler. So here's where we're at right now. Order flow trades that I've actually put on the screen. One trade for 28 ticks, $280 in gold. The bot took a losing trade on the 3 minute with my settings. I hope guys are long gold above VWAP. Is down $300 at the $315 at the moment. The breakout indicator is currently up 1366. 1366. It's good morning so far. Bitcoin, guys, is going to get shellacked. If anybody wants to trade MBT, I'll watch it. YM, I care less about. I don't remember, Dustin. Silver, RB, crude, and NASDAQ. I have not traded copper, no. Oh, you're asking me to look at it. I need a close above VWAP. Soybeans, I'm not touching. It's not open anyways. Here's silver. Silver's got to get above 635. Nice job, Lori. Hit your goal already. Daily goal in and done. Looks like we're going to get a pop up on the open, but guys, I think it's immaterial to where we're coming. Negative delta in the NASDAQ, 848 currently. Let me turn the Russell on. Okay, my bots are on, fellas. Let me get my DOM set for the NASDAQ. Let me get it set for ES. It is. We're getting no pullback in gasoline or crude, but crude is coming into Pam's blue level. Let me take a look at crude on another chart. Got 1 minute, guys. All right, let's see. Crude's into a buy zone. It could come down a shard more. Maybe to 87, 88, 89, but it's not far away from being longs. $20 seconds. 20 seconds. Let's see if we get a break up on the open. And then we'll look for the rollover. We're off. We're off, guys. No breakup. Let it settle. Straight shorts is what I see. It's coming down, guys. We're coming to 31.32 is what I would think. That's the 100 period moving average on the 15 minute. If we bounce there, we could bounce right back up. We didn't quite get there. Just sit tight. I have nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're trying to hold basically one standard deviation. We lost it. All right, we just hit the 100 period on the 15 minute and bounced. This may not, this is, to me, here's my targets, 15, 11, 7, and 3, 100. Those are targets if you're already short. If you're not short, okay, 277. I'm with you. I don't have a trade entry here, though. That's the downside. I gave it a mile higher. Crude bounced out of that buy zone. It's not a long for me yet. Let them settle, fellas. No movement in the DAX at all. Nothing in silver, nothing in copper that I'm interested in yet. Crude, not yet. Crude still has 1100, almost 1150 positive delta. Here we come down. Back at, all right, we broke the 100. It's over. Say goodbye to the NASDAQ, fellas. Again, if you're not short from almost 50 handles ago, I have no entry here. Nothing. I'm not selling bottoms. All right, 13. We break 13. We come 09. We're coming down to 03, fellas. We are into some support, but it's big selling. We got a gap up in the Qs, and the Qs are reversing. I like the long. I like the long somewhere between 75 and 88. So if you're short, you may want to drop your stop down to about 38. That may be a little tight for the opening here. We are into some support in here. I don't know that it does or does not hold. Yesterday's close was 303. I would expect to tag that. ES fading. We could bounce back up to 39 on a retracement. Let them settle. Gold is turning over a little bit. Not interested in shorts. Gold is into a small buy zone here. Support is 65.8 at the moment. NASDAQ go back to 39. I don't think it goes much more than that. Small buyers. We bounce basically off the pivot. Sellers right back in. The only reason I don't have my order flow up yet, fellas, the candles are too damn big. DAX is selling since DAX has been in the short since 3:41 a.m. It's not given us a long yet. Since 3:41 a.m. There's 39. All right, we're settling down. Gold has an unfinished auction at 71.1. There's a target up there. All right. I got a long on the RTY on the breakout. Let me get below Pam's yellow dots. There's RTY on the breakout. I don't see any buyers that I'm interested in here. Yeah, you had a 130 here. 32.75. Okay. NASDAQ may go, fellas. It's trying to settle down at the 68. I don't have a trade yet. Small sell. It's trying to turn up, guys. NASDAQ looks like it's trying, but I don't think we can. We're back at the 100. Stupid Russell. No matter what I put the Russell on, it's just a useless instrument. It's as useless. All right, guys. We're consolidating here. Here's my long. Right here, 33, 32.50.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Hang on, guys. The Russell is active. Oh my God. This is so slow. Anybody have any questions? I have no trades. There we go. Got to get through 66, guys. If you're still holding the longs. Didn't come to stop. Got to get through 67, actually. If we take that swing, that first swing, the Colonial Pipelines communication system is down. That's good to know. I was going to call them today. All right, either way, you got 66, 67. There you go. If anybody panicked and dumped it, it's on you. Didn't go to stop. Got a high volume note at 75. And there goes crude. Well, you made money. You made money. It's all right. Guys, as I've said, if you're going to take the trade, the risk is what the risk is. Nice job, Frank. You put the trade on, the stop is the stop. End of story. You guys shortchange yourself when you do this stuff. But if you came out at 65, a handle ahead of the target area, that's fine. I'm referring to somebody that may have come out when it pulled back and taken a loss on a trade that was a winner. Did anybody do that? At 375, the volume profile on the, no, it means nothing. No. As I've said in class, Mimi, and I'll reiterate it, I am not a volume profile trader, right? Nice job, Keith. I'm not a volume profile trader per se. I pay attention to like that high volume node at 75. I'll pay attention to that. But I'm not a high volume. I'm not a volume. There are some traders that disregard order flow and only trade volume profile. I am proficient in volume profile, but don't find much validity in the profile. Overall, there are areas I look at, but we're going to 74, next target up. Anybody still holding? 73. Then you got to worry about that big node right there. Anybody still holding NASDAQ? Okay. Maybe 73, 74. If you want to get aggressive, you can try for 83, 84, but there's 73, 74. That high volume node, we're going to have to climb above. Right here, 75. There you go. We stopped at 75. We're going to have to get, there we go. We're through. And it rejected it. Nice job, Todd. 69.75. Nice job. Oh, you're welcome, Deepak. I get lucky. We slowed down to a dull roar. A dull, dull roar. There we go. We're above that node, guys. If you're still holding your next 15-minute candle, I'll give you a target if you guys are, anybody still holding? I'm going to give you a wacko target. Who's still holding? Four, two, three. 423, 423, and then 448. Going to have to come through 85. So 443 has turned into a monster. A monster. And where did this all start, fellas? Tell me where this all started. Can somebody tell me? One of my guys, somebody tell me. Well, I mean, the 03 was a great trade, but virtually nobody took 03, right? That candle. Exactly right, y'all. Nice job, Charlie. Kirk, Dana, Frank, nice job. That's where that started. I am not, Keith. I closed the trade. Look at my screen. Yeah, that's exactly right, Keith. I know, Greg, I know. Nice job, Todd. 025. Oh, damn. You bought that 03 area. Nice. Well, that was no. The initial trade started at 03, right? I said 03 long. Does anybody recall that? Does anybody recall 03? Okay. Where did I get 03? Yesterday's close. Where did I get the 03? Right, yesterday's close. Okay, so be that as it may, if you did not take that trade, there were several other trades along the way. There were several other trades, right? A break above the 68, trading toward VWAP. And then the clear cut trade, which, George, if you're in the room, this has, I think, confounded you several times because you've emailed me on it. I know that we have a negative delta. I understand that. Once we have crossed the line in the sand, what has happened to our negative delta to get to this point? There's only one thing that could have happened. It's dissipating. I don't care that it's negative. Remember what I've taught you guys. The negative delta only gives us a bias. But once we take a trade based on what we know, all we care about is candle delta. I don't care what some guy sitting in Asia did at 2 in the morning. It no longer is relevant. Right? We're going to 425, 430 area, guys. I don't care what came before. Once I cross VWAP, we are long. Period. End of story. Okay? If you take 100 trades doing this, the great majority of those trades are winners. Will you have losers? Yes. When somebody finds a way to trade risk-free without losers, let me know. I'm all ears. But if you pass the trade at 03 and you pass the trade, it's a hidden phenomenon. That's right. I will say this, the dude's got great hair. He's got that going for him. Gundala. Gundala. Some idiot Greg and I know. But that's the deal, fellas. That's the deal. Who took the trade? Coming through VWAP. I know many of you did. We got targets. But I have to have targets, fellas, right? And that's, that's why potentially, all right, good, most of you. That's why you leave, or we leave, ideally, a runner. Because if this thing goes to 23, it's a monster. I mean, frankly, it's already a huge trade. Just from VWAP, 57, it's 30 handles. Yeah, that's fine. You made money. I mean, whatever we get here is now bonus, Keith, right? It's a bonus. I mean, if it goes to 425, I surely wouldn't tout the trade. It's just a bonus. If anybody that's still got runners, my targets have been hit. Where can we go? Well, we can go to 400. Do I think we can do that without, getting a pullback? I don't think so. But maybe. Gundala, you're long 41.60.75 on the ES. Oh God, no wonder why my price wasn't moving. My damn chart was scrolled over. All right, let me see ES 41.60.75. So let me look here. See, I'm not long yet, Kelly. I would not be long yet until I get a close above 61.50. I've got to close above VWAP for me. I know that generally speaking, once we're above VWAP, we should be moving higher. So volatility is dying. But I don't have a long yet on, for me, on ES. If ES comes below 58, we could come back to 53 where I like the long. I don't know that it comes below 58. We have this buy zone here. Not big numbers. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said, Brad. When we have a large negative delta and we approach VWAP, no, not what I've said. Let me qualify that, or let me respond to that. We can expect a failure at or near VWAP. Did we get a failure at or near VWAP? Yes or no? Right, no. So remembering that nothing happens every time, all of that is moot. Once I get my candles closed above VWAP, in fact, I had them back here, I'm long. Now, again, guys, I'm trying to manipulate onto the screen robots, breakout indicator, order flow. I miss trades too. The trade here was back here, that close. Right? I got the same entry, give or take, but that's the close. Once we close above VWAP, that is your sign. It's a sign. ES is failing below VWAP, right? At or, we did not get a full candle close above VWAP. Look at the wick. We breached VWAP here and pulled back. This may yet go. I don't know. But for me, I don't take a trade until I'm through VWAP completely. If we get above VWAP and get a candle close here, let me look at it on a 15 range. We failed VWAP. I got to get above VWAP and close. Then I'll take the long. Then it is a higher probability we go higher. Guys, it's all we're trading is probabilities, right? I mean, I'm not a math guy. I can barely add, but I do know if I'm above VWAP, I've got a higher probability of continuing the long above VWAP, because that's usually then where the institutions will start to buy it. Gold has gone into a turtle shell. The DAX has not given me a trade. RB has not given me a trade. ES has not given me a trade today. So I'm watching the ES for a long, okay? But my long is not until I get a candle that closes above VWAP. NASDAQ, if it pulls back to 67, 68, is going to give you the trade. We may hold 73. Two minutes to the next 15-minute candle on the NASDAQ. I'm sorry. Yeah, on the NASDAQ. 2 minutes to the next 15-minute candle. CDC director said 600,000 children were infected with the vaccine last week. I'm sorry, inoculated. I don't have children that young, obviously, but I would not vaccinate my children with that. I won't take the vaccine. I surely wouldn't make my kids do it. Let's see if we get a pullback here, fellas, into 67. We still have a fairly stiff negative delta. Let's see if we have a short. Maybe we have a short trade. Yeah, we do. Or we did, right? We could have shorted 80. We've pulled VWAP up. That may be the end of the up move. I don't know. There's 67. This is the area I think we should bounce. There we do. Come on. The buyers, the only reason I don't like that trade is the buyers aren't big in here. That's where we bounced. Right? I mean, it bounced 5 handles, but I'm not not a trade I'm gassed about. $20, 22 seconds to the next 15-minute candle. Let's see what we get. I mean, technically, we're trying to, I think, rolling back into VWAP. But We're shorts, fellas. Let's see if we push back up into 80, 85. I think we're coming back down right into this sell zone. Yep. We're holding the 20 period moving average barely. We're bouncing off the 20 period on a 15 minute. If we break below that, if we come back below about 70, I think this will dump. We're pushing back up into overhead resistance. You got a 90 seller here. Not exciting, but you do have a 90 seller. I mean, Chris, you know, I'm hoping, dude. I just want one more trade. I think this is getting pretty dang toppy up here, but we'll see. 300 buyers just came back in. It looks to me like we're getting a little toppy, Greg, but 300 buyers. I mean, we're holding the 20, right? We're sitting on those dots are the 20 period moving average. If we dump below 70, listen, if I had more hair, I'd need a haircut, but the reality is who knows what it's going to do. But I think they held that briefly. You do have an 80 buyer at 76. I think we're coming down at least to, I mean, it may only come to 67 again. We could come down to 58 on the 60. It's holding the, oh, I don't have a 200. I don't use a 200. I mean, we're above the 20. We're above the 50 and above the 100. I would think longs, but $143 buyer right here at 76. All right, I'll bite. 76.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
Right with that 143 buyer. Let me see where ES is. Still not through VWAP. Watch ES through VWAP as well. Gold is still hanging in there with this trade here. May get filled on the next candle in 35 seconds, but it doesn't want to fill on this candle.
Order canceled.
Canceled it. Canceled it, fellas.
Order filled.
Do 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 do. Boom boom bottom. Oh, there's ES, guys. All right, I'll buy ES right here. 62.
Order submitted.
No,
Order canceled.
come on.
Order submitted.
There we go. Got a candle close.
Order filled.
All right. We are getting uber slow, fellas. ES has to break through 62.75, right where it is. All right, here's your next long on NASDAQ.
Order filled.
Right there. Stop is 71. Come on, bounce up. Let's go, rat dog. Coming into the top of the hour, guys. Top of the hour. We have no volatility here. We're losing all volatility. Come on, NASDAQ. This now is to get back above 81. Could come down to 67. No buyers. Fark. Same with the ES, just sitting right on VWAP.
Order filled.
The DAX took a long on the auto. 80. Try to get 10 handles on the first target. Going to be out on the NASDAQ. No, not yet. ES back below VWAP. Yeah, here's gold. Gold's still on. Coming into the top of the hour. This is all right. Thank you, Chris. I will later today. I absolutely will. All right, guys. ES, I'm done with in about 1 second. Real stop is 52.50. I'm not holding that thing. This is too much work for a couple of points. Come on, Dax. Dax is up 7 points. I'm trying to get 10 on target one.
Target filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm shutting off bots. My bots are all shut off. God dang this NASDAQ. Come on, Dax. Dax 1 point from target one.
Target filled.
Unfinished auctions down here coming into the top of the hour. My money's on shorts. My money's on shorts. This is why I hate this Farfig Nugan ES. It's such a freaking waste of time. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. You guys can trade the ES until your hearts blow up. All right, I'm flat, guys. Coming into the top of the hour, this is where I say sayonara. It does, John. Yep, I've taught that. Hang on, guys. Let me turn off the rest of my bots. My bots are all off, guys. My bots did $850. Green. I mean, and here comes the NASDAQ, and it may go to my target, Kelly. I just don't have any interest in trading the ES. I'm not a big ES guy. I told you that when we spoke yesterday. NASDAQ is my jam. But be that as it may, I have no pending trades on the breakout indicator. The DAX isn't along on the breakout. Yeah, well, I mean, for me, manual or otherwise is the same. I just don't like the ES is too slow for me, especially when the algorithms start batting it around and it trades in a 6-tick range. It's, in the summer especially, it's just not for me. I can beat up the NASDAQ usually pretty good. Today was kind of a menza trade. But it looks like it's going to go to target. What would have been target if I didn't close the trade. So the breakout indicator, guys, is currently up 2564 across a wide variety of instruments. Thanks, Lori. A wide variety of instruments. All right, we're done here. 26, 25, 67 on the breakout indicator today. The bots were up 850, 850. Well, I closed out that crude, that gold runner. And I still like crude long. I don't know why crude is so slow today, but it is. And the NASDAQ's not doing much now either. I am, Dustin. Yep. I've shown it. Watch the video on YouTube. But you don't even have the automated aspect, do you? Do you have the automation? Yeah. What is it tomorrow? Just the minutes from the last meeting, Lori? It won't affect us. Everything's out. All right, fellas. Oh, they do monthlies now? Somebody's got to take away his podium. Man, that guy loves to speak. Him and Fauci. Anybody have any questions? This is where we get pretty slow. Anybody have any questions? All right, guys. I hope you all had a good day. This last 30 minutes of Europe is usually down. Guys, I'll be on Skype this afternoon. I'll be on member Skype. I'll look for trades this afternoon. If anybody needs me or has questions, please feel free to holler. Always the same time, Patrick, usually around 1:30, my time. There's really nothing that goes on from 11:30 to 1 o'clock-ish. It's, you know, there may be a few trades, but it's generally pretty slow. All right, guys? All right, fellas, be blessed. I will see you all tomorrow.